Alright guys, welcome back. Today, another day, we're working on the GT6. First off, I want to thank all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. Today, we are going to be finishing up what we need to on the motor. Previous video we finished, we took the water pump off, got that replaced. Topped off the coolant net, basically checked everything else. We got the fuel system done, all done. Said no, we did start it, let it run for a minute, check for leaks, didn't have no leaks, that's good. Also filled the trans up with fluid and the differential with fluid, so that's good to go. Can't remember what else we did with it, because we just called it because it was getting late. It was like, I was late. So we got everything done. Today's going to be a start, and it's going to be a longer run to make sure that we don't have no leaks anywhere else for coolant. Also to adjust the cars and make sure they're in sync together, because these are a one barrel, two carburetors, one barrel each on the setup, so we have to make sure they're dialed in. I know I ran it for a little bit when I built the carburetors. I didn't run it like a long time because I didn't know how the cooling system would run and everything else, so I just wanted to make sure, and then we'll just get these dialed in, make sure it runs. So we gotta get the exhaust on today, along with, I'm probably gonna put one of the seats back in on the driver's seat, at least on the driver's side, so I can actually see if possibly we can actually back this thing out of here and see how things go. Just maybe go around the park lot, see how it runs, and that would probably be pretty much it for the video. So we'll see how the test drive will go after we try and make sure we get everything else done and we check everything out once we get it run. So I don't want to have any issues with just backing out and having overheat or all that fun BS. So let's go over to the other storage unit and go get the seat and the exhaust, get that stuff put back up, because it's probably going to take a minute to put the exhaust up, because I'm not sure where the flange bolts went, because the one, I don't remember if you've watched that video or not, but when I pulled these out, the flange bolts actually came out of the header, which sucks. So I'm not sure where I put those. They might be with the exhaust somewhere. Not 100% sure. So we gotta go over there and figure that out real quick. And turn the heater on in here. It's chilly. Well, here we are, guys. The other garage where we keep the mini train. Anyway, we gotta get the exhaust pipe that's sitting right there, and then the seats are right there behind this box. So got a little digging to do real quick. Get a couple things, but well, we got the exhaust out. Didn't have to move much, just one of the cars to get in there, and here's the driver's seat on my head. So we gotta carry this all back over to the other one. Yeah, this is not too terribly far. And we're back over here. Got the heater on. There's the exhaust right here. We're gonna hang back up. But we're also gonna look into redoing the exhaust. This is a muffler, and that's a muffler. So it doesn't make no sense, right? So kind of strange why they did that, but we'll see. We're just gonna put it up like it is. See about looking at this pipe later. I have not found the flange bolts yet, which sucks, but if not, we'll have to get some. And we got the driver's seat right there for now. It is going to get back in here after we get it ready to go. Right there. So let's see if we can get the exhaust up, or find the exhaust bolts and other stuff like that so we get it up. Alright, so get the exhaust under here just like that. Had to run between the jack stands to try and get it up in here. So what we gotta do is we gotta get this rear ball up first to hang it right there. So when we put the front bolts up on the flange up there, it'll be easier to get that up. So putting this up first, then it hangs and it busts off the bolts or whatever that way. So we're gonna do it the easy way first. Put this back part on. This part right here. Is still here on the stand. Try to clear your feet. tightened up with that and get one of the bolts on to hold that in place. And we'll be good to go. Whew. A little heavier than I thought it was supposed to be a heater. Whew, it's warm. Woo, that was fun. It's the exhaust. That was fun getting that way. So now all we gotta do is get these bolts on here, and we're gonna get it tightened up so it don't go nowhere. Work on the rest of the stuff. All right. We got the flange and the header all squared up, set to go. Now I just gotta go finish hanging those last two underneath, which will be fun. Yep. Among some other stuff. Man, was it fun. Those bolts are a pain in the butt. These guys right there. Those guys. Those three right there. Yep, not a lot of room to get anything in there. But it's done. We did it. Alright. We got driver's seat in. It's buttoned up. It's ready to go. What we gotta do now is I gotta check on one of the wiring that I noticed when we're doing the water pump, is that this wiring here, it needs a new plug. It's a little corroded. This is actually the temperature gauge, so we'll need to clean up the tab there a little bit, get it all nice and shiny. We're gonna put a new plug, a new pigtail on that. That's done there. Basically go over a few things, make sure the oil level's good, all that fun stuff, make sure that's good, the oil coolant level's good before we start it and run it. Other than that, we're basically ready to go. Well, except we're putting tires back on, but checking on that, we're just going to check the fluids again, just make sure everything's good, get this pigtail replaced, and hopefully, like I said, we can back this out of here. Exhaust is done, by the way, too. I don't know if I told you guys that, but let me show you. Turn that off. But flange is up. It's all tucked in. This is how tight it is with everything. There's the exhaust right there, runs right next to the drive shaft, and it just goes out on the back right there. We have one little thing that we gotta take care of in the back there, but that's not a big deal at the moment. We'll take care of that when we start finishing the interior. All right, there she is. She is on the ground. That's how low she sits. Holy crap! I mean, that tire only goes to my knee. You can tell. That's all it is. Whew. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm just barely pressing my arm. That's how short she is. But we're going to get this thing fired up and run. Make sure we don't have any coolant leaks. Let it run for a little bit, and then we'll see if she wants to back out of here, because we're going to check other things too, like the clutch and other things, just to make sure she'll move back and forth in here. I don't want to get out, drive around the property, and something goes wrong. Well, anyway, we are inside the car now. It's a long way down. So what we got to do to start this thing is turn the ignition on. This is the choke. You got to pull it all the way out, because those Weber carburetors should stay out, but something going on. So what we'll do is we'll just, all right, so we'll just use a pair of needles wire strips to hold the choke out, because I don't know why it's going back in. But turn the ignition on, give it 2 pumps. Oh, look at that. Easy start, but she's quiet though, not like before without the exhaust on. Open the garage up here so we don't get no carbon monoxide poisoning. Let her run, warm up. Alright guys, well, it's running. Still a little high, but she's warmed up. As you can tell, look, temp gauge works. Yay! Oh, and we got fuel too. Look at half a tank. Half a tank. So, let's see what we got here. Let's take the emergency brake off. There's first gear, guys. It's a little sloppy, but let's see, let's do this. The clutch. She moves it first. Let's check reverse, because we were having trouble with that, so it's up and over. Oh, oh my got everything. That's awesome. Let's see if we got other gears. Let's check second. Oop. We got second. Check third. Oh yeah, you can see us right there. We're moving. See, we're in fourth. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And reverse again. Oh yeah. We're just gonna let it warm up a little more and make sure we got everything good to go. Take out the mirror.
And he stalled her.
She runs. She likes it, but I can't take her for a ride because we got no seat in the passenger side. But needs a little work. It looks like we need shocks. Obviously, we need shocks. But all four corners too. So, and the brakes need a little help still. So, whether they're just rusty, whatever, I don't know. They wear off. We drive it some more, but yeah, we gotta get some tires because
They're
a little bob. It's not a fun stop, but should take you guys around with the video. But anyway, we'll get that one later. Something maybe. And that runs. Oh, we did put the air cleaner on. Air cleaners, filters are in there. Not overheating, which is good. Not leaking that I know of yet. Well, that's it for that video. If you guys want to like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, leave us a comment, all that fun stuff. We're gonna go, well, I'm gonna go. She just got home from work, so saw that video of the car rolling around, so yay, that's done. So we already did the outro. We're gonna go get something to eat and go home for the day. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye.